Hey all, thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Patrick. You're watching Motoramblings and I'm riding Big Red, my 2016 Honda Goldwing. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about motorcycle trailers. Now I know tons of you, well maybe not tons of you, but I know a bunch of you that pull the little pop-up campers, and some pull just the storage trailers. And I was thinking that I wonder what it would be like to actually do that. Now I have the Goldwing. I have a ton of room in this thing. It's the 2016 version, so the trunk space, the saddlebag space is quite large, probably about as large as they ever were on a Goldwing. And you know, there's a lot of room. But here I go again. If I had a pop-up camper, then I could store all kinds of stuff in that camper. Now this particular trip I'm on right now, I'm planning on camping one night, and then I'm going to get to visit my mom, where I won't be camping. I'll be staying with her. So I could bring, obviously, the pop-up camper, set it up for the one night, tear it down, and that would be perfectly fine. And it's something to consider, because I could not only pack all the camping stuff, but I could pack whatever else I want into it. Most of them have plenty of storage. I could bring all my clothes, I could bring extras, I could bring almost whatever I want to bring if I were to do that. But I was also thinking, I already have a couple of different tents. I have stuff that I can do camping on the ground. Now I know that's a big difference. But if I didn't want to do the camper thing yet, I could start with a storage trailer. And I could load it up with whatever I might need for whatever I might be planning on doing that particular trip. For instance, and this is what brought it up, is this trip. I'm going to visit Mom. You can do it. I'm going to visit Mom, so most of the time I'm going to be staying with her. But I am going to tent camp once on the way down and hopefully once on the way back. If I had the storage trailer, I could put my tent in there, I could put my sleeping mattress in there, I could bring a big sleeping bag, I could I could bring all kinds of stuff that I probably don't need, but I could use, and I would use, if I had more room. I'm kind of talking myself through this as we go, I'm sure you can tell. One of the other things is, if I were to get a storage trailer, just a cargo trailer, it would kind of get me used to pulling a trailer that isn't quite as heavy as a pop-up camper. I could do that, get used to it, see how I like it, see if, you know, a lightweight trailer, if I get used to that, then if I were to get a camper, you know, hopefully it wouldn't take me as much to get used to it, because I would have had a light one to begin with. The biggest thing is I need to get a trailer hitch. Now I know they can put them on all these bikes. I haven't actually looked at YouTube or anything to see how to put one on the 2016 version. I'll have to do that, and I'll have to look into getting one, getting it installed, or trying to install it myself. Once I do that, then it'd be a little easier to go ahead and maybe look at some of the cargo trailers. Now the reason I brought all this up is not only because I'm on this trip and, you know, I've got a bag strapped to the seat behind me, which makes it tough to open up the trunk, and I had extra gear on because it was cold when I left, and, you know, taking it off, putting it in places that I've got this thing pretty full. But also, not long before I left, I was kind of just looking through Facebook Marketplace. Mitchell's still halfway hunting for a vehicle. And I saw one for sale. Cargo trailer for motorcycles. And it was actually similar in color to this one. And I thought, you know, I should have bought it and had it for this trip. But I didn't have a trailer hitch yet, and I didn't really have time to go look at it and check it out. But it got me thinking that maybe I should do that. Maybe I could make that an option, is get a cargo trailer, have that, use that, get used to it, get used to the turning, get used to parking, all the stuff that goes with having a trailer on a motorcycle. I also, in the back of my mind, was thinking that Mitchell and I are planning going to South Dakota together in September. Well, if I had the cargo trailer, then he could put stuff in it, I could put stuff in it, as well as in my bike. That way he doesn't have to worry about like wearing a backpack and putting stuff on it, trying to put saddlebags on whatever bike he's using. I could just pretty much take any of the stuff that we might need and pack it into that cargo trailer and on this bike. I don't know if that's a great idea. Don't know if it's something I really want to do. I kind of like the idea of being forced into being minimal and only packing what I can carry. But if I were to ever get Lisa to go with me on a little bit of a longer trip, it would definitely be a requirement almost, because of course she'd be sitting on the back seat and all the stuff I pack would absolutely not fit in what I have for space on the bike if I take my stuff and her stuff. So I'm thinking about it. I may look into this a little deeper and see if it's something I really want to do. And that brings me to this question. If you travel with the motorcycle trailer, being a cargo trailer or one of the pop-up campers, what do you think? Does it mess with the bike? Does it mess with the braking? Does it mess with slowing down? Is it hard to use when you're having to go slow? Is it pulling on the bike too much? How is it to ride a motorcycle with one of these trailers? Is it tough in traffic? Is it tough on twisty roads? Does it drag? Does it go off the road around a corner if you're not careful enough? Give me your pros and cons if you have one of these motorcycle campers or cargo camp trailers. Let me know. What do you think about it? Is it something I should just say, nah, forget it? Or is it something that I should try to do? I kind of like the idea of the cargo trailer because I could even buy a bigger tent. Anyway, let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Please leave a comment down below. And while you're at it, hit that like. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. That would be awesome. Looking to build that subscriber number up. That'd be pretty fun. Alright folks, here's a video to check out. Maybe a little moto camping. Thanks all. I hope everyone stay well, stay safe. Most of all, stay happy y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya!